Who is God? Jews call God Lord God. Muslim calls Allah. Christian called Jesus God or Son of a God. Hindu calls many names. Where does God live? Abrahamic faith believes that God lives somewhere there, talks to only certain people called apostles, and apostles then convey this message in the book. Apostles are not same as gurus. Our gurus are knowledgeable people, but that doesn't God could talk to you or anybody. So there's a difference. It's not the same as gurus. Versus we know Hindus believe that God you want to look inside. Same thing Buddhism teaches. Is Abrahamic says God always has a he, we say she or it, anything goes. Now, you may say probably all of them are godly or something like that because you are a pluralist. You have to know certain terminology. The pluralist will believe that everybody could have salvation based on your karma. It's not that only certain faiths has the special route to God, versus exclusivists. Exclusivists believe that that's only my way and my book. That's only way to go to God. All the others are fake. They are telling wrong, they are lie, they are confused people, and we have to change their ideology. So that's the exclusivist thinking. Now, as I showed a lot of gods, exclusivist says there is only one God, and that's my God. And there is only one book as described in my own book. So that's exclusivism. And that's it. When you are in interfaith relationship, that's what you have to find it out. Whether is the other person is pluralist, accepting others, or is it an exclusivist? And if it is exclusivist, are you ready to accept that ideology for your life? Now there are two types of religion. Monotheist, polytheist. See, I told you it's a religion 101. Are Hindus monotheists or polytheists? We all know we are polytheists in practical sense, but in reality, we are true monotheists. As Rigveda says, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. There is only one God, it's just different names. Now, Abrahamic, as I said, Jews, Christians, and Islam. Those you could consider as a very simple term as a three sons of one father, Abraham. Versus Dharmic faiths, there is a clear difference between these two groups of people. Those Abrahamic faith came from this roundabout Jerusalem in Middle East, and Dharmic faiths from India. All those Abrahamic faiths, they are fundamentally exclusivist religions. They themselves will agree, that is true. Not only they are exclusivists, Christian won't accept Jews' beliefs versus Islam's beliefs. They're exclusivists even for within themselves. That's not accept even each other's. Versus Dharmics are in general very pluralist. Circumcision is important in most cases. Ceremony and trial, something burial versus cremations. And they believe that there is a judgment day, which is different than reincarnation. Judgment day, they believe that the God who gave the message, but God is going to come back again, or Jesus was son, he's going to come back again. So, Jesus will, one day is going to come back, and God will judge everybody that, okay, Gopinath, I know you. You did not believe me, you did not follow me, you go to hell, this side. So within 2 hours, God will make all those decisions. So they are so scared of them. And who will, all those people who died millions of years before, actually they believe only 3,000, 4,000 years. So all those, in 4,000 people, all those people died, they are still waiting in those graves. Their soul will get combined, and then they will, God will make that judgment. And they're going to have, those who followed the scriptures, they will have everlasting life. Versus, incarnations. Question: how many of you have read Bible from page 1 to last page? Good. At least one hand is 2 hands. Great. Very happy.
Which Bible?
Yeah, there is no the Bible. That's a good important point. When I wanted to read the Bible, I went to Barnes and Noble and I says, I like to buy the Bible. She says, what? Which Bible? And how many of you have read Quran? 3, 4, 5. Wow, I'm happy to see that. Actually, I would say that all of you should read Quran because it's a very short book, very simple message, and very interesting. It really holds you well. It's you will know the truth. What is its first hand? So let me give you religion 101. You know that there was a completely vacuum there, and God decided to make the world. So He took 2 days and make the earth and the world He put on, and then He took 4 more days and put on the people and the animal and the trees, and so it took God 6 days to make the earth, and then 7 day He rested. So that's why we have Sunday relaxing day. So no, it is true. And then God decided to put on the human being there. So first guy God put it on Adam, and from Adam's rib, God made the woman. So woman came. If you don't know woman, that you came from us. I mean man, Adam. And then later on there was a Noah's Ark. There was a big flood. So probably you may have heard it. And then comes Abraham in 1949. He had circumcision at age 99, and then he had children. He did not have it till then. And then, so Abrahamic God came and talked to him. That's why he's the apostle. And all those are apostles. Isaac, Jacob. Moses is the one who these Jewish people use a lot more his teachings and all that. And he's the one who God gave him the 10 Commandments, which we all know about 10 Commandments, or we saw the movie. And then a lot of goes on, David, Solomon, and all that. So at that time, there were Jewish people, and there were pagan, polytheist people, and all that. So Jewish people, they were in so much control at that time in Arabia, and they had practices which are more strict laws and all that. And Jesus came and Jesus said, no. I mean, you guys are stuck in something. So Jesus was a reformer, and he started bringing a lot of progressive ideas, and I have a special chapter on them. And I personally really love Jesus' messages. He was really trying to make good changes. So that's what Jesus came, great message, died, because he created trouble, and somehow Romans and Jews, ultimately he was hanged to death. And he was severely punished. Now, Bible was written some 320 years after Jesus' death. And it's a collection of all those stories, so many stories, they put it together, and that's the Bible. Now, unfortunately, today's churches, they are not spending time on Jesus' messages, that what Jesus said and Jesus all about. But they spend a lot more time on how Jesus was beaten, and how Jesus died, how he took the pain. And what does that mean? That Adam, he ate that apple and he committed sin. So because Jesus took all of us sin, and now it's on Jesus, and that's why he was beaten. And that's why everybody's sin, Jesus took it. So he's so nice, he took all of us sin, not yours, because you are not baptized. But if you want to remove your sin, the only thing you have to do is that you get baptized and start following Jesus, then your sin will be clear. If not, you're stuck. So my point is, church are not spending more time on Jesus' great messages, but they spend more time on Jesus' death, how he died, and then in 3 days his body disappeared, and then few days his ghost was coming and talking to people, and so they are so stuck on Jesus' death, not just Jesus' life. So that's a big difference there. And then some 300 years later, Muhammad came. And he says, Jesus was called Son of a God. So they changed the God's name. Now it's the Father God, no more Lord God. And Muhammad came and says, wait. How could God have a son? God is Nirankari. God cannot have Akar. That's what the Abrahamic teaching is. All of a sudden, how could God have an Akar and could start giving birth to sons and all that? So Jesus, Muhammad says, no, back to whatever original Abrahamic teaching. You cannot have God, cannot have any akar, cannot have. So basically in Quran, he's saying that Christianity is an invalid religion. You cannot have, God cannot have a son. So anybody says son of a God, that's a monstrous falsehood. That's the word used in Quran. So theologically speaking, that cannot be good. And plus Quran says that don't make friends with Christians and Jews. So theologically speaking, there cannot be compromise between these three faiths. Now, just to give you perspective, where Vedas and Krishnas, they were way long before Buddha's Mahavir came, something 500 years before Jesus, and then Guru Nanak came later on. Just timelines for you. Now, how many of you know first and second commandments? Hitaji, maybe you want to read it? This is the first and second commandment.
I am the Lord your God. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make. No, I cannot read this. I don't believe in this.
Sorry.
This is the second commandment.
I'm not going to.
That I am the Lord your God. You shall know there shall not be no other God before me. You shall not make yourself an idol, whether in the form of anything in the heaven above, or that is the earth beneath, or in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or worship them, for the Lord I am God. I am a jealous God. For the Lord I am punishing the children, those who make mistakes, to 3 to 4 generations. So those innocent children who will be born, they will get punished. And this jealous God is not a typo. In Bible, jealous God, I counted, is written 31 times. Angry God is written 238 times. And fear God is used 455 times. So I mean, they mean business. Don't take it lightly. Jews is clearly believing in one God, Judaism. Lord God, the Lord is one. Declaration of war against polytheism. Clearly, that's the Jewish beliefs. And Trinity, as I say, yeah, it's not. It's a violation of the unity of God. Jews consider themselves God's chosen people. They take pride on it because God says in Bible, if you read it, it says that I'm for you, I will protect you, Jewish people and all that. So they feel so proud. And that's why, because they were elite, they never converted anybody. You cannot be, oh no, we are special. Idol or Jesus or Allah worship is intolerable. A Jewish child, on 8th day, there is a circumcision. And there is no circumcision because Abraham has a problem. He has to get circumcised at 99 age. So that's why if child is not circumcised, they feel that something bad going to happen. And they cannot wait till 8th day till this child has a circumcision. Christianity, Jesus says, is the only Son of God, and that faith in Jesus is the only way to achieve salvation. Jesus himself said, I am the way, the truth, and life. No one comes through Father except through me. So that is the sort of his agent. You better be happy. You better, on judgment day, he will be sitting there next to God, and he will be judging. You will be judged, all of you. That boom, go this way, that way. Yes, non-baptized carries sin, and there is no major church today. There is no major church in America has accepted that the Hindu gods could lead to salvation, which is true. Check it out or challenge your Christian colleagues. So then you get into country question and you ask, so is Mother Teresa going to go in heaven? Sure. And how about Mahatma Gandhi? And they will, let's hear what they have to say. You ask them. Christian claims that they are monotheists, but they have already 3 forms. That's polytheism. Christian tells us Hindus that you are idol worshipper. What you are worshipping? Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Black Jesus, White Jesus, Baby Jesus, Wood Cross, Mary, St. John, St. Paul, Pope, Santa, and so on and on and on. I mean, these are all idols. They are not God. And if they are God, yes, our are also God. It's the same thinking what you have. You say, no, that's just we use for this thing. That's what we use for too. No, there's no difference. I see it. This. Rajiv Pandra, he wrote this book, Big Different, and actually my interview should come out, unfortunately, will not have this program, but will come out next week. So look in his Facebook page. He put it really nicely, and probably you could use it when you are in conversation with Christian, that if they are says, yeah, get baptized. This is, look, we are born divine. We don't have the problem. What are you trying to solve? That's it. We don't need your baptism because we are already divine. Quran or non-Muslim, alright, you should read first time. Will burn them in fire, those unbelievers. And then your skin will get peeled off and you will feel pain. And then God will give you new skin. Why? So they could burn it second time, so you could have pain twice. Kill them whenever you find them. We give you absolute authority. Quran 47:4 says, strike their heads off. God could have done himself to punish this thing because God is so powerful, could have done it this thing, but he left it sort of, he ordained on Muslims to take care of it. Now, problem is, I told you not to finger point, but I myself ended up doing it. I mean, if I'm a researcher and if I'm consulting somebody, I have to at least lay all those facts in front of you. So I'm sorry I did it, but just for the educational purpose, I had to put this on so you know it. To balance it out, now you're not going to like it. And what is Gita says? Let me give you this one. This is for, let's say some Christian or Muslim is in love with our son or daughter. And they will come out and they read it and says, look, this one, that's what your Krishna says. And then our son, daughters, first of all, they never read Gita, they don't know the context. And they says, I don't know, you have a point. Your Krishna said, everyone follow my path in all respect. Wait. I go to my church, I'm not following Krishna. Why is saying this? The fool disregard me in the human form. Krishna in the human form. This is, no, you are a fool. Krishna is calling us fool. Those who are devotee of other gods, who worship them with a faith, actually worship me only, but they do in a wrong way. So what is all those churches doing? And abandon all variety of religion and just surrender unto me. Okay, I'm putting this thing, that is the chapter on it. I have to put it on because if Christian or Jews or Muslims marrying a Hindu, they have to know all those words of Hinduism. And our sons or daughter has to explain it, what does it mean. Just because same way I'm putting. So what I'm trying to do is put everything up front. Here it is. As dirty, I'm putting all dirty laundry up front and for everybody. This is what the truth is. Do you know how to face it? Yeah. This, after reading my book, their marriage, whatever plan marriage will be delayed by 1 year. But I think it's better than rushing to get married without knowing it. See, some of the problems are, for example, over here, abandon variety of religion. That's one of the Gita says, what is the word religion? Actually word is a dharma. And dharma and religion are not the same thing. Same thing when Krishna is saying all those things. It has its own context when he says abandon all those variety of gods, meaning we have so many millions of gods. So it did not mean, Krishna did not mean talking about Jesus and all that. So there is always a lot of confusion. And I'm not here to solve it. It's our youths who are in love. They have to think and what does it mean, they have to decide for it. So with that, let's take a break. I know it's a pretty heavy duty dose. And on whatever I told you this part, I'd like to hear what questions you have, what you have in mind.